we have mapped out, we will get to if we implement all the mitigation strategies that we'll talk about. So as you can see, we have a long ways to go. So for 2020, I mean, it's hard to see, but 2020 is there. It's not that far. It's not that much of a leap, and we're probably going to get there with a lot of help from the state and federal government because of more fuel efficient vehicles. But then when you get to here, 2035, that's a huge lift. I mean, we start talking about pretty major changes again in the kind of power we're using, what kind of energy we're using to heat and cool our building, and again, how we're moving people around. We cannot get to this goal. Again, remember, it's an enforceable goal that we're accountable for meeting, and someone can sue us if we don't hit it. We cannot get there without changing things pretty dramatically.
So 3 years have passed since that 2010 baseline point. What does the data show in terms of
This is the latest data we have. Data is always behind where you are currently, but that's 2010 is the latest data we have. So I don't know. But we haven't really done much, I'll be honest. I mean, when we get to how many people are biking or walking or taking transit to work, it's about 1%. So we haven't made a lot of progress. We haven't made a lot of inroads in changing people, again, how we move people around the city. So what do you guys, I mean, it's right here on the slide, but the biggest driver of carbon emissions in the region is transportation. Right. So, sorry, you have a question.
So, even though the greenhouse gas emissions are going to be reduced, the Keeling, according to the Keeling curve, the ppm will still increase, right? So,
well, the Keeling curve is worldwide. So, right.
I know.
Oh.
No, what I mean to say is the CO2 concentration will still increase even though we reduce the emissions, right? We are still emitting. So, what is the plan to reduce the CO2 concentration? Like,